Listen closely. By the end of this video, you're not going to be the same financially, but first understand, it's not always about earning more. Sometimes, it's about managing what you have better. Welcome, dear viewers, to a journey into the realm of financial wisdom, where we unravel the secrets of wealth accumulation and the pitfalls that could be keeping you from achieving financial freedom. Are you making these financial mistakes? This is the question we will explore in this enlightening series. We're about to delve into the 6 most common financial blunders that could be silently eating away at your wealth. These are the unseen culprits that could be keeping you in the vicious cycle of living from paycheck to paycheck. We all aspire to financial security and independence, yet many of us fall prey to common money missteps, usually born out of misconceptions, lack of knowledge, or plain old bad habits. These mistakes can range from overspending and undersaving, to ignoring the potential of investments and falling into debt traps. Understanding these mistakes is the first step to avoiding them. The knowledge you gain today could be the difference between a life of financial struggle and a future of financial prosperity. It's never too late to learn, and it's never too late to change your financial trajectory. Money management isn't just about numbers and balances. It's a mindset, a way of life that requires discipline, planning, and strategic thinking. It's about making your money work for you, not the other way around. So, are you ready to embark on this journey? Are you ready to take control of your financial future? Stay tuned as we dive into the 6 common financial mistakes that could be keeping you poor. Let's empower ourselves with knowledge, shatter the chains of financial mistakes, and step confidently towards a future of wealth and financial independence. Mistake number 1: living beyond your means. This is the financial pitfall where you spend more than you earn, and it's a surefire ticket to financial hardship. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. No matter how much you put in, it's never enough. This happens when you get caught up in the whirl of consumer culture, buying the latest gadgets, designer clothes, or dining at fancy restaurants, all in the name of keeping up appearances. But the truth is, this lifestyle is a facade that often leads to mounting debts and financial insecurity. The solution? Create a budget and stick to it. Trim the fat off your expenses. Do you really need that pricey latte every morning? Or could you brew your coffee at home instead? It's about making smart choices that prioritize your long-term financial health over short-term gratification. Remember, it's not about how much you earn, but how much you save. Mistake number 2: not saving for emergencies. Imagine this: your car breaks down or you have an unexpected medical bill. Sounds stressful, right? Now, imagine the same scenario but without any savings to fall back on. That's an entirely different level of stress. This is the reality for many who neglect to save for emergencies. The consequences of this financial blunder can be severe. Without an emergency fund, you may be forced to rely on credit cards or loans to cover unexpected expenses. This can lead to a cycle of debt that's difficult to escape. So what's the solution? Start setting aside a portion of your income for emergency savings. Even if it's just a small amount at first, it can make a big difference. Think of it as a financial safety net, there to catch you when life throws you a curveball. Remember, a small emergency fund can prevent a financial crisis. Make sure you're prepared. Mistake number 3: ignoring retirement savings. We often think of retirement as a distant future, something we'll deal with when we get there. This perspective, however, can lead to a big financial blunder. Delaying retirement savings means less time for your money to grow, and potentially a more stressful and less comfortable retirement. The impact of this mistake is long-term. It's not something you can fix overnight once you're in your 60s. But don't fret, the solution is simpler than you think. Start early with your retirement savings. Even a small amount today can grow significantly over time, thanks to the magic of compound interest. And if your employer offers a match on your retirement contributions, take full advantage of it. It's essentially free money that can supercharge your retirement savings. Your future self will thank you for starting to save for retirement today. Mistake number 4: neglecting to invest. This is a pitfall that many fall into. It's easy to think, I'll invest when I have more money. But that's a trap. The power of investing lies in the magic of compound interest, which Einstein famously referred to as the eighth wonder of the world. It's the phenomenon where your earnings generate even more earnings, and the earlier you start, the better. The beauty of investing is that you don't need a fortune to start. Even small amounts can grow exponentially over time. And the great news is, there are investment options for every risk tolerance, from the conservative bonds to the more adventurous stocks. Consider exchange-traded funds or ETFs, which offer a diversified portfolio at a lower cost. Remember, investing isn't just for the wealthy, it's a pathway for anyone to grow their wealth. Investing is a powerful tool to grow your wealth. Mistake number 5, not tracking your spending. You might be thinking, I know where my money goes. But do you really? Do you know how much you spent on takeout last month, or your online shopping sprees? When you don't track your spending, it's like wandering in the dark. You might stumble upon financial problems without even seeing them coming. The impact? It's simple. You could be bleeding money without realizing it. Those small, seemingly insignificant purchases can add up over time, causing a considerable dent in your finances. So, what's the solution? Start tracking your expenses. There are numerous budgeting apps out there that can help you categorize and monitor your spending. Regularly review your bank statements as well. This isn't just about cutting costs, but about understanding your spending habits. Once you understand where your money is going, you can make informed decisions about your finances. Knowing where your money goes is the first step to financial control. And finally, mistake number 6, falling into debt traps. It's a pit many tumble into, often without even realizing. When we're caught in a cycle of borrowing to meet our needs or desires, we're essentially living on borrowed time and money. The consequences are dire. High interest rates quickly compound, and before we know it, we're shelling out more on repayments than we are on living expenses. But don't despair, there's a way out. The solution lies in avoiding high-interest debt. Credit cards, payday loans, car financing deals. These are often the culprits. Steer clear of them, and instead, focus on paying off existing debts as quickly as possible. It may mean tightening the belt for a while, foregoing a few luxuries, but the freedom that comes from being debt-free is worth every sacrifice. Remember, debt is a wealth killer. It's like a leech, slowly draining away your financial vitality. Avoid it where you can, and if it's already a reality, tackle it head-on and regain control. Debt is a wealth killer. Avoid it where you can. Let's quickly recap these common financial mistakes and their solutions. Firstly, we explored the trap of living beyond your means. This is when your outgoings are greater than your income. It's a slippery slope that can lead to debt and financial instability. The solution? Create a realistic budget and stick to it. Prioritize needs over wants, and remember, instant gratification isn't always the best route. Secondly, we talked about the importance of having an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable, and having a safety net can protect you from financial ruin. Start saving today, even if it's just a small amount each month. Every little bit helps. Next, we discussed retirement savings. It's easy to ignore this when retirement seems so far away. However, the earlier you start, the more you'll have when you need it. Take advantage of employer matching programs and contribute regularly to your retirement fund. We also touched on the importance of investing. Keeping all your money in a low-interest savings account isn't going to give you the financial growth you need. Learn about different investment options and find what works best for you. Remember, the key to successful investing is diversification. The fifth mistake is not tracking your spending. This can lead to overspending and debt. Keep a close eye on where your money is going. There are plenty of apps and tools available to help you with this. Lastly, we discussed the dangers of falling into debt traps. High-interest loans and credit card debt can quickly spiral out of control. Always read the fine print and understand the terms before borrowing money. If you're in debt, work on paying it off as quickly as possible. Avoid these mistakes, and you're on your way to financial freedom. Making wise financial decisions now can set you up for a secure future. Remember, financial success isn't about how much money you make, but how well you manage it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more financial tips. Thanks for watching.